Hey fans, my name is Bryson.
Hey fans, my name is Aubrey.
And we are the
A and B
Explorers! We are live from Connecticut.
And today we are going to explore New York City!
Oh, the Stanford train was like my favorite train that I've been on to because the seats were red and it was very clean actually, and the seats were very comfortable. You got to go on it for a long time. You go through caves and the outdoors, like you get to go on the rails of the outside, and then I got to saw the whole city, like part of the city. It was cool. We played games, and since it was like pretty much just us, we like played games like a staring contest and try not to laugh contest and try guessing what number we picked and stuff.
Who was the best at games?
Try to guess the number.
I think it was like Uncle Ryan. Like he was a very good one at like keeping his voice like up the longest. Keeping his voice out the longest. It was fun. It was a very fun. It was like a 1 hour and 30-minute ride. It was the best train I've ever been on in my life. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was so awesome.
What is so cool? We took our uncle's phone, and then there was this thing that person, like some person that works on the train, then he got to scan the phone, and then he gave me and Aubrey a ticket with a happy face on it, to each. It was awesome, like
pretty
no
awesome.
other train would do that besides someone that I know of. It was like best train I ever been on. It had a smiley face on it.
So my first one had like line, and then it had a smile, and then a little nose. And my second one had one dot right here, one dot right here, one dot for its nose, and then a mouth.
They should take care of the train super well. The engine was running smooth. There was barely any bumps or like squeaks. It was
no
great.
squeaks, no bumps.
It was incredible. Like best train I've ever been on.
All right, so out of 1 to 10, how would you rate
10.
this deal?
10.
Park.
At the park, we saw the statue of Balto.
Yeah, we did see that.
And then we got to climb the rock and actually like touch the whole thing. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
And we got but we didn't get to sit on his back wheel. It's not allowed, but we got to saw the whole thing of it. It was awesome. We saw the fountain, like we went to a fountain and then we made a wish.
Yeah, we did.
But we can't like say what our wishes are. But then we walked through the zoo, which smelled awful like rotten fish,
Yeah, we did.
like raw fish.
It smelled like raw fish.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
Did we have to walk a lot in the park?
Yes, it was a lot. But I like to see the tree, nature wild. It was just better than humanity. Like, you know. Oh yes,
we
got ice
did.
cream and
I got a SpongeBob one, but it melted on the ground.
and I wanted to get like a certain type of chocolate ice cream, but they like, I guess they purposely or accidentally misplaced it, so I got a different ice cream, but it still tastes good though.
Yeah.
It tasted good. It
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
Did you have ice cream all over your face?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a little bit missing with my ice cream.
I didn't.
But,
Yeah.
well, Aubrey got to even, like, barely even eat hers. I had a corn dog, like, before the ice cream, and Aubrey had a hot dog, like, right? What you have on your hot dog?
I had nothing in my hot dog.
Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. And, while we were, eating our food on the wall there were some birds, and then we fed most of our bread to the birds. It was cool. One was trying to carry it, but it was too big. But
And what would you rate Central Park on 1 to 10?
also like 10.
A 10?
I would say like a
Just
10.
Liberty, we went on this a big boat called the Ferry, and then it passed the Statue of Liberty, and it was a kind of price. We didn't see the full color of the Statue of Liberty, but we took lots of pictures, and it was super cool. It was my first time, and I thought it was like the most insane thing in New York City.
How was Staten Island?
Good.
Oh, good. So when we came off the ferry, like we had to run, like we had to like move super fast to get to the other boat, so we can get back, like, so we can see this, like, go back to where we were in the first place. And we had to like go through like stairs, I guess, like we had to like run, and I had to keep up with my grandma, so I helped her as much as I could, and we did well together. Yeah, so we did well. But we had to like all of us were like almost like running, like jogging, like similar to like whatever. But
Did they almost close the doors on you?
Yeah.
oh yes, like so I was like staying behind with my grandma, and then at that time we were almost there, and then the door almost shut, and then Uncle Ryan had to like push the door open, and then we made it in time. Just taking care of my grandma.
So tell me about the Museum of Natural History.
Oh, it was like so cool there. Like my favorite part was seeing the dinosaur bones, and when we went in, first we saw the African stuff, right?
Yeah, we did see dinosaur bones and a lot of stuff. That's pretty cool.
And there's this thing like on my iPad. It was called the Titanosaur. I thought it was fake, but until I actually saw the whole skeleton bone in the museum, I was like impressed. Like the whole thing was so big that it couldn't even fit in a whole room. It just had to go like
Yeah,
in
it
two
had to
rooms.
go into 2 rooms. Its head went all the way into another room.
Yes,
And its neck.
and I heard that it was the biggest dinosaur in the world.
What other rooms did you go see?
We saw this room. It's like full with gems, like rare gems,
Yeah, we did see gems.
like they were super pretty, and one of them looked like space, like it looked like space-wise.
Yeah, it did.
It was very shiny and pretty. Saw a bunch of stuff. And then after that, I think we saw like the space things, and then first we saw this movie, and it told us maybe how the universe was born by the Big Bang. And then after that, after when we went out, there were these. Then after that, we went on this like space thing. It was like you can wear you can weigh yourself on the moon, Mars, the sun, Halley's Comet, a neutron star. Like on the neutron star, you were very heavy. Like you would weigh like trillions of pounds.
Yeah, you can weigh lots of pounds.
And right now,
10,000 pounds.
or a trillion, and like on like here now on Earth, I weigh like 85 pounds. Then on the moon, I weigh 14.
What?
Yeah.
And on Mars, I weigh 33.
Yeah, that's true.
And on the sun, surprisingly, even though it has big gravity, it doesn't make you very heavy. It just only makes you 26 pounds.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And the big giant red star one, well, it didn't work, but I don't know why. Maybe it's like so much big gravity that you couldn't even like weigh yourself because it was just like glitchy. So you're like probably weigh like more than trillions of pounds. But
Yeah, I can weigh like trillions of pounds.
But either than that, maybe the scale was just broken. But anyway, it's fine. We also got to weigh ourselves on a Halley's Comet, like Aubrey's a sister name is Haley too, and it's like she has her own comet, and then on there you pretty much weigh like much as the sun. I think I thought I saw like I weigh like in the 20s or 30s.
Trillion?
No,
Trillion pounds, yeah.
no. On the Halley's comet, you only weigh like 23 pounds with me, and it was a very cool. And we also like saw a model of the Earth. That was like awesome. Yeah. So there was this asteroid, I think, that crashed into the Earth, but scientists have managed to find it, and they dig it up by archaeologists, and then we got to actually touch the asteroid.
Yeah, we did get to touch the asteroid.
It was huge and it had like big holes in it. It was
Like big holes, like this big.
and it was black. Like no wonder why it's black. And it's like it actually came from another maybe another planet. Who knows? And then we found it. It hit Earth, and then we're all good.
So, what would you rate the national history?
10 for sure because I love space.
I would say like a 10 also.
All right.
So this time we were actually in New York City, and what is so cool, like you know, President Biden and Trump, but we got to saw actual President Donald Trump's tower. It was cool, and we saw this
Yeah.
like sign. It was called like Woodstock. Like if you haven't seen Snoopy, it was like this dog named Snoopy on a cartoon. Like he has a best friend, and it's a yellow bird named Woodstock. So it was very nice. It was very cool too.
So we saw the Empire State Building.
And we saw the Christ building. Like it was a building that were like this, and then the top point.
So we saw like this building. It used to be the Twin Tower, but now they built something better, like
which is taller and is now called the Freedom Tower.
yeah.
Rockefeller Center, like, is where the biggest toy store in the world was. It was very nice.
We saw the ice skating rink,
Oh, yes.
and there was so much people in it. There was like,
And we got to sit in the rock chairs. Like there are actually
we got to sit in crystal chairs.
crystal chairs. Like think of that. Like you're sitting in a half rock, half real crystal chair. Think of that. Like you're gonna be rich, but you can't keep it it's a very uncomfortable thing too.
Alright, so how would you rate Rockefeller Center on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
10.
So
It's actually the biggest toy store in the world. Like there were some workers that showed us like card magic trick.
there was like this cat, and then the guy snapped, and then he picked it up, and there was money on my hand.
Coins, and then he also did the same with me. Like he put some coins on my hands, and then he put this like gold a cap thing on the money, and then as soon as he lifted up, it was gone. Like it felt like it came off, but I felt like it was just, I don't know, but it was incredible. I was mind blown.
What about the card games that he showed you? What was a card game like?
So this guy, we had, so someone picked a card, and then he flipped it over, and then there was a 3 on it, and then once he put it on our hand, and he snapped, and then there was still 3 on it. But then this guy, he picked another card, and there was a 4 on it, and then he put it in someone else's hand, and he snapped 2 times, and then they were both 3. And it takes a long time to practice.
What I pretty much don't like about it is that like it's so expensive, but my favorite animal is a wolf, and I saw like this big like it's not too big. It's a medium-sized wolf, and it's like $120 or $157. Who knows? It's very expensive, and I like wolves. And like there were so many stories. I'll say like there was like 3 to 5 stories. It was incredible.
Yeah.
There were stuffed animals. There was toys. She also got a tattoo for free.
Yeah. It was rainbow.
Yes, it looked pretty. And there was this remote control jet that cost like $200. And it was all cool. I would like to get them, but they're too expensive. But I was glad that I came there, and it was pretty fun. It was great. Pretty
Yeah, it was
Alright.
pretty fun.
What would you guys rate FAO Schwartz?
8.
Ooh, 8.
10.
Ooh, 10 for Aubrey.
So I'll say 8.
Alright.
Alright, the subway was a little bit strange.
Yeah, it was.
So when we went in it, there was a seats, like it was okay, but there was some water on a seat, and I had to sit like on the edge of the seat, and it was like gross, and there was no other seat to sit in, and there was this guy like on drugs, and he was just like walking back and forth on the train, like telling about stuff. And people
Actually, he wasn't taking drugs. His head was just messed up.
yeah, but
That's it.
yes, and that too. He was on no drugs, but yes, and it wasn't too much fun. There was a ton of squeaking and stuff. It was going loud, and we had to. And on one of them, we got stuck in a traffic jam, and we had to. And it was too long to wait,
Yeah.
so we went out of the train and then we walked to our destination. But what I kind of like about it is that there's this like poles that you could hang on to, which they're fun, and it was okay. Like the poles were the best part. Oh, the guy. Okay, so here was the worst part of all of the Connecticut.
In New York.
So, well, yes, New York. So after when we got off the subway, we were heading downstairs, and then my other aunt, she scared me too. I thought someone fell downstairs, and there was this guy sitting on the floor. He was screaming, he was on very, very, very high drugs, and then he couldn't control himself. He was on the floor. Then as soon as I went down, he was like looking at me, and he was making noises, and he was faking like he was crying. And then when I went down, he was looking at me, and then he was slapping his knees and like close his eyes, so looking his face up in the air. It was like ah, like he was insane, and why I was shocked when we were on the other subway. My aunt told me that he didn't even know that we went by because he's like out of his head. He's insane. He had to go, and I think he had to go to the hospital. And
so the guy, he was like, I think he was saying like hug a hug or something. I don't even know.
no, he was just saying. I didn't even know what he's saying. He was just.
It sounded like he was saying hug a hug a little bit, like
Yeah.
he was like doing this, like ah.
For how long?
A second.
Yeah.
For a long time.
And as soon as I was going down the stairs, he was faking like that he was crying. But I might have said that earlier, but yes, he was fake crying.
He was like,
Do I think the subway is safe? I mean, kind of, but all you do is just ride through a subway, through stops, nothing serious much. And I think it's safe, but I'm glad it's safe. People wouldn't go on the subway if it wasn't safe, and they work, and it was crazy.
All right. Well, how would you guys rate the subway on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay, 4.
with the guy?
No, the subway.
Subway and the person.
I would say,
And the person too.
I would say a 5 for the subway, and I would say a 0 for the guy.
Same, 0 for the guy.
This is A and B Explorers.
Thank you for watching our channel.
If you want to watch more videos like this,
Hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching.